Hello class, today's lesson is all about state and non-state institutions. Before we start with our lesson, I would like to present to you our objectives for today. The first one would be describe the different forms of state and non-state institutions. Second, differentiate the functions of state and non-state institutions. Next would be appraise the state and non-state institutions in relation to personal development and societal progress. Before we start, I would like you to identify these state institutions. Next would be these non-state institutions. Class, kung meron kayong na-identify na logo o kaya emblem o kaya picture dun sa mga pinakita ko kanina, most probably meron kayong alam sa state tsaka non-state institutions. Moving forward, sabi daw po, a country can be associated with how a family functions. Bakit kaya? Kasi po, sa isang pamilya, may kanya-kanyang role na ginagampanan ang bawat miyembro nito. So ano yung connection nito sa ating lesson para sa ngayon? I-define muna natin kung ano yung institution. Sabi daw po, it is composed of a formal rules, informal norms, or agreed upon understanding that constrain and prescribe political actors, behaviors, and interaction with one another. The main function of an institution is to keep society in order and implement specific tasks assigned to them. Say, for example, educational, economic, political, and social institutions. The following are the characteristics of an institution. The first one is a cluster of social usage. Ibig sabihin po nito, ang isang institusyon meron siyang pakinabang sa isang lipunan. Pangalawa, relative degree of permanence. Kumbaga, hindi siya basta-basta nawawala o naglalaho. Pangatlo, well-known and defines objectives. Pang-apat, a bit resistant to social changes due to well-solidified beliefs. Mahirap daw po siyang magkaroon ng change. Kasi po, meron na siyang solidified beliefs o kaya nga siya institution, di ba? Kasi hindi siya kadalasang nag naiimpluwensya ng mga factor sa labas. Panglima, transmitter of social heritage. Yan. Kung impluwensya yung pinag-uusapan natin, most probably sila pa yung makaka-impluwensya. Hindi sila yung mai-impluwensyahan. So ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating state institutions? Ito daw po yung institutions that have state functions and are established to govern the state including all other agencies, bureaus, and offices. And when we talk about state institutions, hindi mawawala dyan yung tinatawag nating three branches of the government, the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. Yan. Under the executive, kasama po dyan yung tinatawag nating Office of the President, kasama din po yung Office of the Vice President. Sa legislative, meron tayong tinatawag na Congress of the Philippines. Under the Congress, you have your Senate and the House of Representatives. Yung Senate, tinatawag nating upper house. Yung Congress or House of Representatives is yung tinatawag nating lower house. And sa judiciary or sa judicial branch, ang pinakamataas na korte ay yung tinatawag nating Supreme Court of the Philippines. Under niya yung mga lower courts sa Pilipinas. Tandaan nyo, class, na yung Office of the President, grabe yung saklaw niya. Marami siyang minamanage na mga offices sa government natin. Pinakauna dyan, yung Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or yung tinatawag nating MMDA. Sunod po ay yung National Statistics Office tsaka Philippine Statistics Office. Sunod, Tariff Commission, National Intelligence Coordinating Agency, National Security Council, Office of the Press Secretary, yung pinagtrabahuan dati ni Harry Roque, Philippine News Agency, and Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission or PACC. Kaya lang, class, ito pong PACC, wala na to sa ngayon. Itinatag ito noong time ni President Duterte. So, itong PACC, ngayong panahon ni BBM, wala na siya. Okay po? Tandaan po yan. Kapag pinag-usapan yung state institutions, hindi mawawala dyan yung constitutional commissions. Ang constitutional commissions, sila yung mga agencies ng gobyerno na independent. Kumbaga, walang pwedeng makailam sa kanila na kung sino man na politiko. Kasama dito yung CHR, yung Commission on Human Rights, COA, or Commission on Audit, COMELEC, or Commission on Elections, CSC, yung Civil Service Commission. After your constitutional commissions, you have your local government units, tulad ng LGU Bula, o kung saan mang town dito sa Pilipinas, o kaya city, di ba? After that, you have your national government agencies. Say, for example, your DILG, Department of Interior and Local Government, DND, Department of National Defense, DAR, Department of Agrarian Reform, DA, or Department of Agriculture, DOH, or Department of Health, and DepEd, Department of Education. After that, you have your government-owned or controlled corporations. Ito yung mga kumpanya or korporasyon na kontrolado ng gobyerno. Kasama dito yung GSIS, Pag-ibig, yan, sa housing, GSIS sa pensions ng mga government employees, NFA, PHIC, SSS. Assignment, hanapin yung meaning ng bawat isa dito na nabanggit. Yung GSIS, Pag-ibig, NFA, PHIC, at SSS. Baka kasama sa exam. Sunod po, let's discuss about non-state institutions. Ang non-state institutions daw po, they are non-state actors. It is a group of people or organization that participates in international affairs and relations but is not affiliated with any state or nation. The following are non-state institutions. The first one is bank, second, corporations, third, trade unions, fourth, cooperatives, fifth, development agencies, sixth, civil organizations, and transnational advocacy groups. When we say bank, it is a financial institution licensed to provide several services to different types of customers. Financial institution, ibig sabihin, they deal with money or finance. Di ba? Some of this, you're familiar. Some of this, hindi. But you get the point. Banks are financial institutions. They deal with money. Next would be a corporation. It is owned by a group of people but has a separate legal identity. The owners of a corporation are not responsible for its own debts. Corporations offer stocks. This determines the level of ownership as well as bonds that allows one to earn interest. This generate large amounts of capital which is needed for growth. Ipaliwanag ko lang sa inyo class yung stock ha. A stock is a representation of a share in the ownership of a company, including a claim on the company's earnings and assets. As such, stockholders are partial owners of the company. Kumbaga class, yung stock, rini-represent niya kung ilan yung ownership ng isang tao sa isang kumpanya. And by the way, may mga corporation or may mga kumpanya na nag-o-offer sa public ng mga stocks. Pinagbibili nila yung ownership ng kanilang kumpanya sa market or sa Philippine stock market. Sunod po, yan. Ito po yung yung ilan sa mga sikat na mga corporation sa Pilipinas. Nandiyan yung San Miguel, Petron, SM, Ayala, di ba? Yan. Yan, yung mga logo ng mga iba't ibang corporation and companies sa Pilipinas. Some of you are familiar with this, yung Jollibee, BDO, PLDT, Universal Robina, Ayala, DMCI Holdings, etc., etc. After your corporation, you have your trade unions. It is an organization composed of workers or employees from related fields, which aims to represent the interests and rights of its members both in the workplace and in the society. Kung meron corporation, usually kapag malalaking corporation, may tinatawag tayong mga trade unions. Ito yung mga organisasyon ng mga manggagawa, kumbaga. Sila yung nangangalaga sa welfare ng mga kapwa nila manggagawa. Ito yung ilang logo ng mga trade union sa Pilipinas. The first one is TUCP or Trade Union Congress of the Philippines. Yang nasa kaliwa niyo. Yan, TUCP. Sunod po, itong Federation of Free Workers. Sunod is yung tinatawag nating National Union of Journalists of the Philippines. Ito, this is a local trade union, yung Cooperative Union of Laguna. And sunod po yung sentro. Ang meaning ng sentro ay, isulat ha, baka kasama sa exam. Sentro ng mga nagkakaisa at progresibong manggagawa. Yan. Ulitin ko, sentro ng mga nagkakaisa at progresibong manggagawa. Yan. Yung iba kasi class, na trade union, hindi pinapayagan ng mga kumpanya. And sometimes, ang nangyayari is violent altercation kapag may hiling yung isang trade union sa mga malalaking korporasyon or kumpanya. And that's a part of society ng Pilipinas na Kapag mayaman, they have the freedom to do kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin. Kapag mahirap, konti lang yung privileges natin. Sunod, cooperatives. These are made up of people with common interests who agreed to work together for easy, safe, and affordable access to commodities, loans, and other services. They are created to help and empower one another with a minimum help from the government. Yan. Cooperatives. Example is yung card, di ba? Cooperative siya. Example is yung kasoreko nyo. Yan, kasoreko. Mga cooperative. These are made up of ordinary people na merong isang layunin para makapag-provide ng commodities. After that, you have your development agencies. These are agencies that promote progress by engaging in projects, policymaking, and dialogue. Some countries with active agencies in the Philippines are Japan or JICA. Sa Japan pala, merong tinatawag na JICA. You have your Canada, CIDA, and USA or USAID, yung kanilang development agency. Those providing financial assistance include the Asian Development Bank. Yan. Did you know na yung building natin doon sa science building, yung raya ng science building sa junior high is donated pa ng JICA or Japan International Cooperation Agency. These agencies help with development of countries like us na mga developing countries or third world countries. After that, you have your civil organizations or civil society organizations. These organizations are created to expose the conditions of the marginalized sector of the society by using mass media as its platform. As they raise critical issues to the government, they provide facts about the lives, various realities to influence policy making. Civil society is comprised by organizations that are not associated with the government, including schools and universities, advocacy groups, professional associations, churches, and cultural institutions. Business sometimes is covered by the term civil society and sometimes not. Okay? Examples are the following. Yan. Yung ating mga universities sa UAAP, yung Philippine Nuclear Research Institute, yung National Council of Churches in the Philippines, yung mga channels like yung ABS-CBN at GMA. Yan. After that, yan, another example are your NGOs, mga civil organizations to, di ba? Kasama po dito yung tinatawag nating Ibon Foundation. Ibon Foundation is a non-profit research, education, and information development institution with programs in research, education, and advocacy based in the Philippines. Sunod, Angat Buhay, yung tinayong organization ng mga supporter ni Leni Robredo. You have your PAWS, di ba? The Philippine Animal Welfare Society. Gawad Kalinga, na gumagawa ng mga bahay para sa mahihirap. Sunod po is yung tinatawag nating Transnational Advocacy Group. It influenced the government to take action on matters commonly neglected, and it is a group, maybe a national or an international organization that promotes and advocates progress and development related to particular issues of the society. Yan. May mga sinosolve daw itong mga itinatry pala na isolve na mga issues ng society sa buong mundo. Say for example, itong WWF or yung tinatawag nating World Wildlife Fund. Yan. This is an animal group na uh, tinatry nilang ma-preserve yung wildlife sa buong mundo. Sunod po is Ocean Conservancy, PETA, uh, which means People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. Greenpeace, yan, for environment. Human Rights Watch, yan, for uh, for the human rights of people around the world. If you don't have any questions, I would like you to do this activity. Yan. Answer the following. What are the duties and responsibilities of the states to its people? Because of non-state institutions, I am able to blank. Because of non-state institutions, my community is now blank. And activity 4, yan. Based on the quotation, I learned that, yan, itong quotation na ito. The government's job is not just to make your life comfortable, but also to allow others to do that to you. And ito class, wag nyo na itong gawin. Pero research nyo itong mga ito. Itong mga ito. Yan. NFA, PETA, CHR, Centro, DLG, TUCP, BPI, JICA, SM, and WWF. Baka kasama po yan sa inyong exam. Kung wala na pong tanong, that's the end of our lesson. And good luck with the exam. Good day.